This pen ruined my life. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to be talking about the fountain pen, the singular fountain pen that ruined my life. Because yes, the melodrama is here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you want, isn't it? I mean, come on. I saw this idea on, Instagram/TikTok. The same videos are posted in the same spots. I don't know. So, Bookstagram, Book Talk, whatever. I saw it on social media. It was in reference to a book. They were talking about books these people have read that ruined their lives. And there was two common answers as to how and why it ruined their lives, and I applied it to fountain pens because that is what we talk about here, isn't it? So the two most common answers that were given there is either A, it ruined their life because it was like so eye-opening. Oh, hi, Parker. It was so eye-opening that they were they had to like reevaluate their life basically. So like whether that was like religious people reading a book that completely changed their mind and all of a sudden they had to like reevaluate their relationship with said religion or it changed their life so dramatically that they can't ever go back, basically, was the answer they gave. And when I applied that to fountain pens, I thought of two things. I thought of, oh boy, she's all over the place. I thought of sort of what fountain pen, if there were any even, because this was in the preconception phase, what fountain pen, if any, changed my life dramatically that I will never be able to go back to what my life was before said pen, or what pen ruined my life in so that it basically caused existential dread. I couldn't really think of any fountain pen that caused any existential dread necessarily. I haven't had to completely reevaluate my life and my life choices and thought processes and patterns and biases and all that kind of good stuff. I've had some really bad fountain pens that I'm like, this sucks, but like it basically stops there. So what pen changed my life to the point where I can no longer go back to the way that it was before? Two pens, that's four. Two pens came to mind, both of which are Pilot fountain pens. One of which is the Pilot Falcon, 912, Pilot Custom 912 with the Falcon nib and the ebonite feed. This is not the pen, by the way, that ruined my life. This is the one I was thinking of. The reason why is because when I wrote with this pen, it changed the way that I viewed all other fountain pens. It really cemented that I want a wet flippin' noodle and I want a responsive nib. I want a nib that when I'm writing on the paper, it gives some sort of personality back. I don't just want a stiff nail, basically. There's a time and a place for that, for sure, but this really gives a bit of feedback when you're writing, not like against the paper, but I mean like versus your pressure and stuff like that. The pen has personality, basically. But I decided that what is even more dramatic than that, what fountain pen really truly changed my life and potentially ruined me because it has taken all of my finances and given me this, you, because I certainly wouldn't be spending a lot of time talking to a random camera with nobody in the room except for Parker looking at me like, what are you doing? So I thought that the pen that ruined my life / changed it dramatically is the Pilot Metropolitan. It is the very first fountain pen I ever used, because without that, there would be nothing that followed. There wouldn't be the Pilot Falcon or Pilot 912 with the Falcon nib. There wouldn't be anything. There wouldn't be this channel. There wouldn't be my journaling. There wouldn't be anything. Wouldn't be the Patreon crew. Nothing. Very first fountain pen I ever bought was a Pilot Metropolitan. Now, it wasn't this one. The one that I bought was a completely gray, nondescript nothing off of Amazon um, because I was buying something else at the time. I had to pay for shipping way back when, and I didn't want to. So basically, the cost of shipping, add an extra couple dollars, got me the Pilot Metropolitan. And it was recommended somehow for me to get it. So I did. And I've told the story many times. I hated it. I really did. My first experience was not a good one. But I powered through. I did some research and got to where I'm at now, where I still have a Pilot Metropolitan, not the one I ever first had, but it's here still. This has a medium nib, and I've switched out the converter because I don't like the squeeze bladder that it comes with, but I still appreciate that it does, so that you have access. You may hear Parker scratching now. So that you still have access to using one. Oh no, she just stretched. But I changed it out to the Con 50, which doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, this is the pen. This is it. I have reviewed and talked about this pen 100,000 times before, but nothing compares to it. And I will pretty much always have a Pilot Metropolitan. So I'm curious, if you had to pick one pen that you've ever used that has ruined your life / just completely changed your life forever and always, what would it be? Would it also be your very first fountain pen, or would it be something else? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm very, very curious, and heck, I might even try and pick some of those up for the purposes of review, because I bought the Pilot Metropolitan, and now I have a YouTube channel. If you like this video, hit the subscribe and hit the thumbs up. New videos come out every Monday and Friday, and a random Tuesday here or there. If you would like to help support me and Parker, do check out the Patreon in the link down below. But if you don't want to do a monthly thing, that's totally fine. But you want to help with a one-time support, check out the Super Thanks, which is below the video but above the description for a one-time donation to the channel. But other than that, if you're still watching, if you made it this far, you're the reason why I ultimately make these videos. So thank you very much. And I will see you next time. Bye!